Yeah, 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 we'll survive. La 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 la. La 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 la. I know I will survive. La 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 la. Yes, all hail, all hail. We are back in Clemville, Clemaniacs, and I'm actually feeling, it's weird. I'm feeling better than I was. I'm just not feeling as good as I should be. But I am back. All hail. Mike from the Valley already checking in. I like Maximus. I remember Maximus back in the day. Holy moly. Bringing back flashbacks, not even memories, flashbacks. We are here in Clemville on this Thursday. Is it already Thursday? Is today Thursday? Is it really already Thursday? Yes. Oh my God, it's Thursday already. We were out yesterday. I think we've all been duped with this Corona COVID. It's crazy. You know, when you got it back, the first time I was around with the COVID, my first endeavor with it, my first, encounter, I could have swore I was in my bedroom for 14 days. I don't know, maybe 10 days, 12 days. I could have swore it was like 2 weeks. I was up in my bedroom. My wife was like airmailing me food, leaving it outside the door. I was lucky I had my own bathroom up in there, my own exit from the house in case I needed to go outside, whatever, But I could have swore I was quarantined for 2 weeks. Now I go to the doctor the other day. I'm like, I haven't really been feeling well. I came here before the cruise to get checked out for COVID because I couldn't get on a cruise without the test. I passed the test. Obviously, I didn't have COVID. Can I take another test? They're like, yeah, you got COVID. But when did you start feeling symptoms? I'm like, to be honest with you, when I was on the boat, my throat started hurting me. I just thought it was like too many trips to the balcony or the salt there, whatever, Caribbean water. My throat not used to or something. I'm like, and I was like kind of sluggish a lot. I thought I was just relaxing, but the last few days it was a different relaxing. I was like, back in the day taking mushrooms. It felt like that, So it's so crazy now. The doctor goes, all right, so you started feeling symptomatic, what do you say, Friday, Saturday? I'm like, yeah, I could have swore. It was like one night I didn't go to dinner. I think that was Thursday. Thursday, you felt it, so you got symptoms. And he's like, all right, 5 days from then, you're good to go. He's like, all right, 2 days, you're okay. What do you mean I'm okay? He's like, yeah, you're free to go. Like, it's 5 days from the onset of the symptoms. And you're asking a person to it's like, was my throat sore or was like I yelling too much at the Mets game? It's weird now. They're just like 5 days from the onset of your symptoms. So really, I've been clear to go. Today was my clearance day, and I don't know. I mean, do I feel 100%? No, but I got 5 days from when my symptoms kicked in. I mean, I feel, I should say I feel bad. My throat is still very sore. My body was aching really bad. I had bad body aches. Honestly, I felt like I was body slammed by Big John Studd a few times. Old reference to wrestling for those of you that caught it. Otherwise, just keep going. But yeah, that's pretty much gone. Just the sore throat. That's why I wasn't sure if I was going to do the show, and I don't know how long I can last because of the throat. The throat might go out. If I got nothing, I got nothing. So we'll take it as long as we can go. But I will survive. Knock on wood. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm not saying COVID isn't real, but it's just crazy. I know people say science. Oh, science is always changing, adapting to science. I just don't get how a year and a half ago, I mean, it's like, all right, 2 weeks you're locked down. And then now it's like, okay, from when symptoms kicked in, you can go. All right, my buddy Sean's checking in. All right, listen to me, buddy. Sean, where do you live, first of all, now? I know you moved, you relocated. I just got to make sure before I bet you it's within driving distance so I can come collect on my debt. I don't want to lose a debt to somebody and then never get it paid. I'm already going through that with a guy with the Cincinnati Bengals. He moved out of town and I'm never going to get my dinner. But yeah, I'm willing to take, whatever you want to offer. Just let me know where you live and make sure that it's within my confines of driving and picking up my winnings. Talk about the Mets-Yankees last night. Exciting games for both teams. Yankees really pulled it off a 10th inning. I mean, oh, wow, top of the... Kev, were you watching that game last night?
I fell asleep early, so I missed the whole thing.
I was back and forth. I was the only one in my cinema room there, kicking back. Just Mets, Yankees. It was great. I mean, all of a sudden, Scherzer gets in trouble in the 7th. May comes in, blows it. It's just crazy. Back and forth. Braves never give up. And then the Yankees, I figured the Rays got them. Yankees come back to the top of the 10th. I'm like, sweet, the dagger. I was about to post. I was about, when the Rays went up 3 in the top of the 10th. When the Rays went up, I'd rather take something. We could do charity also, but I want to take something from you too. I like to bet and take stuff from people. I want them to know that I all hail the king of betting, especially when it comes to Mets Braves. I will take your money. The Mets and the Yankees, it was like 3. The Mets game was over. The Yankees were losing. I was about to post Mets win, Yankees lose, good night. And I said, you know what? I said, I'm very impulsive. You know me, I'm an impulsive person. So I got to really, my therapist said, stop. Before you make, my business consultant tells me the same. Before you go drop 75 grand here, 50 grand here, do something that you don't need, or that you're going to disappear, just go home and tell your wife and come check back tomorrow. So the impulsiveness in me resided. I didn't make that post, and it's a good thing because the Rays up 3 gave up a grand slam to a person who, I mean, you would least expect it. And the Yankees came out on top, which was a lucky win for them. I mean, they really look like crap. And lucky to claw it out. Mets tonight, we got DeGrom on the mound. Looking forward to that. Scherzer, I love watching Scherzer. He's a madman. He's an absolute madman, honestly. When he throws a bad pitch, he turns out, looks like at the outfield. Looks like he's looking at somebody saying like, ah. I just love it. When he's in the clubhouse, always into it. I love absolutely watching Max Scherzer. Tonight, our ace, Jacob DeGrom. Big game tonight. We got to take this, go back up to 5.5, and more so let them know that you can't get a win against our top guys. Absolutely. All right. So anyway, it is Thursday. Gloria Gaynor got us started. I will survive because I will. Some people, Dr. Russo, his son Mike Russo got the COVID, was in the hospital, passed away. That's I mean, this stuff is real, but what I'm saying is how they just change everything. How could gyms be locked down, out of business? I mean, really, gym is a place where people can go exercise. They what they could have done, instead of closing them down, and said, okay, since people need fitness, they're going to be locked in, they're going to go crazy. People were all of a sudden home with someone that they only spend an hour or 2 a day with because of their lifestyles. Now they're stuck 24 hours, 7 days a week for the next year. People need to get out to the gym. They could have said this, listen, gym owners, this is what you're going to do. If you want to stay open and avoid the fines, you can only have, based on your square footage, one person every, 60 square feet. So whatever it is, if you can fit 3 people, you can 30 people, you got to fit the formula. If we come in and we find you breaking the formula, because we're going to be sending agents around, we're going to close you down. That's it. So gym owners have the option of following more classes, smaller groups. No, what they tell them is close down, and when they close down for 2 years, year and a half, can't pay the rent, guess what? They're out of business. A lot of them shut down. Makes no sense why that was open, why that was closed, but you can go to McDonald's. I mean, you can go to McDonald's and do your thing in there. Just crazy. You can't go inside, but you go outside to a stadium. Outside stadium, 90,000 people, but you can't go inside to like a concert venue. Just crazy. We were all duped and along those lines. I don't know. Call it science. I call it being duped. So it is, I don't know, probably what? How many degrees is it? I don't know. It's a nice day out. It's hot, but another nice day. We need the rain. I'm bad. I'm trying life support with my plants. I have my landscaper here. He said, "Dude, you gotta give water, man. I'm up in the middle of the night now, watering these bad boys all the time." I'm like, "Dude, can I overwater them?" He's like, "No." He's like, "They're bad. They're hanging on, man." He's like, "All 3 of them, they're hanging on. One looks like it's been knocked out for the count." I said, "I can't give up on them." What are you, Sean? You called the station? You called, no answer? What do you mean you called, no answer? Kev, the phone ringing? Sean says he called, no answer. 845-429-1700. Call back. Maybe Kevin's going to the bathroom.
Call back.
Call back. He was going to the bathroom, Sean. When nature calls, Kevin answers. Yeah, 845-429-70. But it's the Clem monologue. Don't call during the Clem monologue. Call after the Clem monologue. You know, we don't accept calls during the Clem monologue. Except, of course, if I'm taking your money. So, I'm looking at, let me just read this for 1 second. The weather today is beautiful. We know water, and we need water, but it's, I mean, I like, it's not too hot. It's not like that scorching heat. Hot, but not scorching. It's beautiful.
84 degrees.
84. I can live with 84. I don't want to live with 92, 97. I'm not liking that. 82 I could dig. An 82 Hudson Valley day is beautiful. But I need some rain. My plants are desperate. I'm telling you, I'm out. I wake up throughout the night. I go out to my shed. I'm like, and then now I'm watering the plants. I come out. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna be out here for a few minutes. Let me put the hose on. I'm trying. I got life support on them. It's a $900 tree. You understand? I can't let this thing die. I'm telling you, I'm giving it all I got. I'm like, yo, but I need some magic fertilizer. He said in 2 weeks. Let's just make sure it's worth it. Let's just make sure it's worth it. I gotta save these. We got Sean. All right, we'll take the call. We'll go to. Normally we don't take calls during the Clem monologue, but Sean Stanger, longtime pal. Sean, what's going on, buddy?
Pete, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. Living a good life. I mean, it's been a while since Ramapo days, man. From Facebook, it looks like you're living a great life. You just relocated, correct?
I did Clarksville, Tennessee, about 40 miles from Nashville.
Oh, man, dude, Tennessee. You got to tell me, is it as good as people say it is, as beautiful as I see?
It Pete, let me tell you, the best thing I ever did was move out of New York. Where I live is rated one of the top 10 cheapest places to live in the country because of the soldiers, for example, where I work. But it's it's every bit of beautiful as it says. There's some things that I miss about New York. The food, you can't get a junk thing. You can't get a bagel in a shop, stuff like that. But other than that, it's just great.
That's great, man. So you got a new job, you got a raise, man, which must have been, I mean, that's awesome. When as soon as you relocate, you got a job, and then you get bumped up some cash. Tennessee, man, you know what? It'll be worth betting you. And I tell my wife I got to go down and visit an old friend, Tennessee. Maybe take me for a tour around that town because I'm looking to get out of New York. Not now, but I'm on like a 15 to 20 year plan at most to get out of New York. If business keeps up the way it is, I got to stay here and support the family, send them through college, get them ready for the next life. But when I get out of here, I got to find a destination. And my old sensei, Spring Valley Police Chief, ex-Chief Paul Modica, he's in Tennessee. He loves it. He rants and raves about it. I know other people that go down there several times throughout the year for different events, functions. I know Mudbone plays a lot down there. He's a frequent visitor of the No Holds Barred show. So I may have to take you up on your bet, and you may have to treat me to a night out on the town down in Tennessee.
So you know what? I have no problem with that. Like I said, but what are we going to do? Are we going to do best record? Are we going to do furthest in the playoffs? Because I believe both teams.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Best record. The other guy makes a $100 donation to the other guy's organization of his choice. I feel like you said, let's do some sort of like charity. So $100. If you lose, it's somewhere I want to send it to. If I lose, it's somewhere you want to send it to, and I'll send it. You'll send it. And as far as who goes further in the playoffs, let's do this. I'm sure you may circle back. I don't know if you'll ever circle back to New York, but I most certainly want to get down to Tennessee. What?
I plan on coming out there probably around Christmas.
All right, so this is what we'll do. By that time, we'll know that the Mets won the World Series, so that'll solidify who went further in the playoffs. So we'll bet this: either a dinner in New York or back in your hometown of Tennessee, if and when I get down there.
We can do that, or we can do it. How about we do it this way? However long it takes. I could either wear a Mets jersey for a whole year. And then, or you wear a Braves jersey for a whole year, and at one function, and I got to do it at one function and support the other team. We could do it that way too.
Yeah, that's fine, man. Absolutely. That adds a little bit more zest to it. I mean, when people see me wearing a Braves jersey, it's going to cause a lot of commotion because they know I'm a huge Mets fan. So listen, we'll touch base behind the scenes, but I definitely am taking you up on this bet where I'm going to go for a sweep. Obviously, I'm going to take you for the charity. I'm going to take you for the shirt, and then the dinner I'll look forward to eating in front of you while you pay the bill. And I do like to eat a lot when I go out when someone else is paying for it. So just be ready. Oh, you know what? And we'll top it off with this. A couple of the best Bloody Marys that Rockland County has, which are down at the Rivertown Tap House in Piermont. I know you're a Bloody Mary fan, as well as myself. There's a lot of good ones. The Rivertown Tap House has a phenomenal one, and I'll look forward to you to treating me to a couple of them.
But I'll make my own first, and you can compare it to.
I know I see you're like a chemist when it comes to the Bloody Mary. You and one of my old workers, Mike, brother of Dr. Dave Bundy, MD, the guy behind the scenes here at the No Holds Barred show. I mean, at the Clem PM. His brother, you and him, you're like the total Bloody Mary guys. When it comes to making a Bloody Mary, I'd like to see you and Mike up head to head with each other and see who's got the better one.
We can do that. We can do that too. Well, I'll definitely. If you're gonna, be on or whatever, I'll definitely touch base. Let's get the bet, whatever we're gonna do, set in stone, and we'll go from there.
Listen, do me a favor. I'm gonna Venmo you $5. Go to CVS and get a box of tissues. You're gonna need it for tonight. All right?
Okay. All right. 10-4.
I'll see you later, Sean. Be good, brother.
All right, no problem.
You got it, man. Be well. All right, that's Sean Stanger from back in the day. We're going to take a quick break. I keep saying No Holds Barred show. I saw a sticker in my old studio of the No Holds Barred show, and it's all I could think about. Oliver checking in. All hail, Oliver. I'd rather wear a Braves jersey than a Yankee jersey. There's only thing worse than wearing a Yankee jersey is a Giant jersey, and I would never, ever. I don't know if that's the COVID or just thinking about wearing a Yankee jersey. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Woo!
If you or a loved one has a disability or chronic illness that requires care at home, Bridges can help. A consumer-directed home care program allows a friend or a relative to provide the care you need. Bridges is dedicated to building and empowering people to be in charge of their own personal care and their life. For more information, visit www.bridgesrc.org or call 845-624-1366.
Looking for a job that pays well with flexible hours? We have immediate openings for experienced school bus drivers in Rockland County. We also train new drivers. Want to learn more? Call Chestnut Ridge today at 845-356-2200 or visit chestnutridgetransportation.com. Ask about our special sign-on bonus, starting salaries of more than $20 an hour, and 401k plans with matching funds. That's 845-356-2200. Retirees are always welcome.
Running out of faith? Then stop by for a service. Don't forget to tune in to Faith Unscripted, a brand new show dealing with the big questions about God, faith, and you. Hosted by Clarkstown Reformed Church's own Pastor Rich. Every Tuesday at 10 a.m. only on WRCR, AM 1700.
Did you know that the Historical Society of Rockland County has a history show right here on WRCR? Hi, I'm Claire Sheridan from the Historical Society of Rockland County. Join me every third Monday of the month, right after the Jeff and Will Morning Show, when we'll explore and learn about the rich history of Rockland County with different topics and guest speakers every month. That's the third Monday of every month at 9:30 a.m., sponsored by the Historical Society of Rockland County. Visit our website at rocklandhistory.org to learn more about our events, programs, and membership. That's rocklandhistory.org. Or call us at 845-634-9629. That's rocklandhistory.org or 845-634-9629.
Yes, little Kansas. Wow, that take me back to the 80s, late 80s, fighting fire with fire. I'm gonna fight fire with. I used to drive around with. I could have swore I had the Daytona Turbo Z in my Kansas days. All hail Barbara Penguin checking in. I'll wear a Mets, not a thong. I won't wear a Mets. I'll wear a Mets Speedo going into the Penguin plunge. My daughter Donnie will be repulsed. She'll literally freak out. But yeah, I'll wear a Mets Speedo if you could find me one. I'll take that into the polar plunge. Barbara Penguin checking in. All hail. Wow, Kansas taking me back. Yeah, no, I had the Daytona Turbo Z. Yeah, that was during the Kansas days. That's when I was playing a lot of Boston, Daytona Turbos. Then I upgraded to the Mazda RX-7. Started taking it to the freestyle. turbo, the Supra. A lot of freestyle in that Supra. But Kansas, gonna fight fire. You see that fire at Bowline? That's right up the block from Sir Steve Purcell, who I think he's still on vacation, if I'm not mistaken, next Thursday. Oh, Sean will wear the Speedo. Sean will wear the Mets jersey into the Penguin. He's in Tennessee. I don't know if he'll be up for the Penguin Plunge. But, yeah. But what was I talking about? I was talking about the Bowline fire. The other day I went to look at a job. And it was up past Indian Point, all the way up there, like really all the way up there. And just like I could see Indian Point, and I'm like, oh my God, I was scared. I'm like, what happens if there's like a leak? Like it's leak, no one even knows about till it's too late. Like look at him, I'm a mess. Honestly, look at me. Why did I hit that one? No, that was the wrong one. I was like, look at me. But I screwed it up. I just wanted you to know what I intended to doing, but I screwed it up. All right, nonetheless, I was up by Indian Point. I'm saying to myself, look at this. Imagine like some terrorists just bombed this place. Although it's not running, I mean, it would leak. No, I got you now, Barb. I understand. But it's like, I was nervous, and I'm like, even if it's not bombed, what happens if there's like a valve or like a gasket? Piece of silicone dried out and this stuff just oozing out, and the water, I mean, oh my God, who could live? I don't know, man. I'm start thinking, like, who could live around these places? You're taking it like it's crazy. I guess it's cheap living. Houses are probably a fraction, if you're living on, right near radioactive waves or nuclear plant. But Bowline, that's like a generator, if I'm not mistaken. Bowline's all that like generator stuff. A big fire over there, and once again. The volunteer men and women, the first responders, converging like the heroes that they are. After an explosion and fire were reported at the power generator along the Hudson River. Wow. Several fire departments and other emergency personnel responded to the fire, which reported around 10:30 a.m. It was knocked down before noon. Look at that. 90 minutes, the professionals doing their job, putting it out. All hail the first responders. I am pro first responder. I am pro American flag and pro PISA. Yes, all right. So the plant recently got into trouble over what State Department of Environmental Conversations. There was a violation of air pollution. That's what I'm saying. See? A violation of state air pollution control laws. They're pumping out noxious waste gases. People gonna look like freaking elephant, man. I'm not an animal. I love that. I mean, I feel bad for the guy, but that's one of the best clips. All right, anyway. Black smoke on July 13th was seen rising above the plant, which is close to the Hudson River. The opacity exceedance was caused by operator error that could have been avoided while adjusting natural gas flow to generation. Yeah, come on. I mean, this is what I'm saying. They're gonna all of a sudden let out some nuclear waste. Like you're gonna be walking down the road, all of a sudden your hair just disappeared. Like it's like you left the house with a full head of hair, a nice coat of hair down your back. You're walking shirtless, and next thing you know, everything just falls off. You're like, what the hell's going on? Nuclear waste in the air. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't know. But the good news is this: we have a committed team of first responders who, by the way, I don't know, like if I was a politician, I would definitely do more. I would do more for getting rid of pedophiles, and I would do more for first responders. That's my running ticket. Kill the pedophiles and help the first responders, and I will do that, believe me, if I decide to run. Right now I'm too busy cleaning chimneys for the next 4 months at least. So that aside, a scary situation. I saw a Facebook post, my girl Shaniqua, she posted, anyone know what's going on at Bowline? There's a lot of police cars and fire engines and trucks like that. So at that point, nobody had answered, but now I know. Very scary situation. Very, very scary situation. Boiler flame issues. Yeah. All right. Scary. You never know. I mean, you never know. What kind of, like look at this. I mean, we're talking about like environmental stuff. The DEC, and this is right up north from us, okay? The DEC has confirmed. Now listen to this. Tell me this doesn't sound like something really freaky. Epizootic hemorrhagic disease case. Oh, no. The epizootic hemorrhagic disease. The first case in a deer, 2022, found up in Dutchess County. Now, a deer died after contacting this epizootic hemorrhage disease, EHD. They usually die within 36 hours. It cannot be spread directly from deer to deer, and humans cannot be affected by deer or bites from midges. The virus is often fatal. It's transmitted by biting midges, small bugs, often called no-see-ums or punkies. Wow. I feel bad. I mean, deer's symptoms include fever, hemorrhaging muscle organs, and swelling in the head. I feel like I got that. Wait, maybe I got this. Maybe I got hemorrhaging epizootic. I'm telling you, these are my symptoms right here. My neck, that's where the throbbing was mostly. My neck and tongue, I'm telling you, that's my throat, neck and tongue. I had a fever. Hemorrhaging in the mind. I had a hemorrhoid at one point. But so, I mean, this could be me. I don't know. You got to watch out. I got a lot of deer. The Davies Farm right behind us. Beautiful place, but a lot of deer. That's why I don't want my dogs going back there. Not, believe me, not that, you know, they just, once in a while they run back there. But I'm like, hey, get out of here. There's ticks over there. Get over here. Talk about farms. You see this? For those of you outside the area, this is a little family dispute. And the funny thing is, I get to hear both sides. The Van Houten name is synonymous with Rockland County, one of the pioneers, the original pioneers, the frontier people of Rockland. Now, Van Houten Farms, like most farms throughout the United States, struggle because of being undermined by supermarkets, chain stores that just can't compete. You know what I'm saying? You can't sell a bundle of radish at a little farm stand at, you know, that Home Depot or Costco or Woolworth, whoever's selling, you know what I'm saying, Sam's Club. So a lot of them looking for alternative ways. They got pumpkin rides, hay rides, Christmas this, that, whatever, you know, pin the tail on a donkey, whatever they do. Now this local farm, Van Houten Farms, been around forever selling flowers, plants, all that shrubbery. But, you know, Home Depot, you get it at a fraction of the cost. You go to Landscape Supply Place, get it not at a fraction of the cost, but cheaper. But you don't get that. You don't get that really, like, you know, that feeling for that you're buying it from a hometown place, family place. So I'm not going to get into the whole dispute because the funny thing is, like I said, I hear both sides. I clean a lot of chimneys. You understand? I'm at a lot of places. My signs are everywhere. All hail the yellow sign. There's something wrong with me. Golly, I mean, I know that already, but it just clicked that there was something wrong with me. I was at my therapist yesterday. I mean, we tried to figure it out, but get another few years, we'll figure it out. Anyway, the Van Houten people, they're split. Couple of relatives one lives here, one lives across the street. I clean both their chimneys. One's in one ear, the other one's in the other ear. The wife's in both ears. Telling me how much this one stinks over there. Hate that one. This one's been robbing uncle this one, that one. Just crazy. I just sit there, do my thing, and let my guys do their thing, and we go. But never without stopping over at the cidery. I love it. That's one of my favorite places. You know, I'm not an advocate for drinking and driving, so I don't like to go. If I'm not with my wife, you know, that cider, it creeps up on me. I got to be honest. The cider creeps up on me because it tastes so good. I feel like I'm just drinking water. And then, like, 4 ciders later, I realize I'm going to have to sleep it off at the cidery. But when I'm in the area, I'll stop by for one. Even when I'm working, I'll stop by for one. I love it. I just love the place. I love the feel. They got bands playing, but now the neighbors are complaining. We can't sleep. We can't. Park in this. Park in that. People always got to complain. They just can't let the businessman survive. I mean, come on. Come over, have some cider. We'll work out a deal. Hey, listen, you get $400 in plant credit a year. Come over, bring the family for some cider. We'll even have your son's christening. His circumcision can be held here at the winery, all right? I mean, nah, but people got to go to court and sue. That's what they're doing. Everybody's suing everybody. So it might be shut down. I mean, the Rockland Cider Works might be shut down. It might be kept open. I don't know. What do I know? But I know I'm the king. Thank you. That was perfect. Perfect timing right there. Perfect. terrific time. No, that really was. I mean, it was just strategically excellent. All right, listen. I'm gonna pray because the fate is in the town of Orangetown, and you know they stink. Today I'm at the park in Congress. I'm saying to myself, nothing done since I met with Supervisor Holman. They're gonna put an RFP out there. Peter Bradley, Mike Graziano, nothing done. Just the park sitting there, nothing. That's what I'm saying. The towns, they don't do nothing. Leave it up to the businessmen and women of this world. They'll get stuff done. They will invigorate, pump up these towns, these hamlets, these suburbs that are just dying. Really. So I hope the town agrees with the cidery, keeps it open. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to hail with a nice big cider and all that. We'll take a quick one. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for a quality education, Dominican College offers the benefits of a broad-based liberal arts education while developing the skills you'll need to advance your career through a variety of graduate and undergraduate degree programs. And because Dominican College is just a short drive to New York City, you'll enjoy easy access to all the outstanding cultural and educational resources of the city. For more info, call 866-4DC-INFO or visit dc.edu. That's dc.edu. Dominican College, Orangeburg, New York. Achievement every day.
Medicare can be confusing. Piles of mail, all those TV advertisements, it's overwhelming. Not anymore. Emerald's Medicare is here to help guide you through all of your Medicare needs. Whether you're turning 65 or getting ready to retire, Mark Brownstein and his team are dedicated to providing quality assistance for anyone seeking Medicare insight. With offices in Nyack and Stony Point, Emerald Medicare is local, caring, friendly, and knowledgeable. Call Mark Brownstein for a free consultation at 845-358-1220 or visit www.emeraldmedicare.com to sign up for one of his free monthly educational webinars. That's 845-358-1220. Call today.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make in a lifetime. Not sure how much money to put down, what budget to set for buying a home, how to pre-qualify for your mortgage. Join Ann Zeilengold every Thursday at 7:15 a.m. on Mortgage Matters, where Ann will answer your questions and give you tips about the mortgage process. Ann Zeilengold is Vice President of FM Home Loans and has over 27 years' experience specializing in residential mortgages. Don't miss the show every Thursday morning at 7:15. Right here on WRCR AM 1700, Radio Unscripted, and WRCR.com. Visit Ann at her website, AnnZeilengold.com, or call 354-9700. That's 354-9700.
Greetings. Are you 55 years of age or older and spend your time being bored at home, watching Family Feud, and planning your next doctor's visits? All that stops now. The Foster Grandparents Program with Head Start of Rockland is recruiting income-eligible adults to serve as mentors and tutors for children in our community that need your help. We currently serve children ages 2 to middle school aged in schools and Head Starts all throughout Rockland County. Never worked with children before? Well, don't you worry. Every month we offer training to our volunteers. In addition, there are other benefits like free meals, transportation, and an hourly tax-free stipend. That's right, tax-free. Foster grandparents also participate in fun events like trips to the movies, restaurants, dinner theaters, and much more. All expenses paid by us. What are you waiting for? Stop hesitating and call us now. 845-429-4122. Again, that's 845-429-4122.
Back here in Clemville.
Shut out last year due to lack of inventory, West Rock has spas and above-ground pools for immediate delivery. Don't get shut out again. Trucks are rolling in with your spa and above-ground pools, so you can enjoy an at-home backyard vacation. Hot tubs are wonderful for stress relief, aches and pains, and relaxation. Every home should have one. West Rock Pool and Spa has them in stock now. WestRockPools.com.
845-623-3844. West Rock is stocked to the brim with all your pool supplies. Everything you need, from calcium, chloride, insecticide, fungicide. I don't even know. I'm just making stuff up. They got everything that you need for your pool, though. I mean, all kidding aside, they got everything. I see everything is stocked. Walls are stocked. They got float. I mean, you talk about floaties, the oars, everything. I mean, scuba gear, whatever. You just go over there, check it out. You know, it's snorkel stuff. It's crazy. It's a huge warehouse. They got everything, and they got home service like nobody's business. I call them up. I'm like, hey, listen. Any chance you can get the guys over? There's a problem. Boom, done. Someone's here, checks it out, resolve. Back to swimming, never a problem. West Rock, conveniently located. I call it in the hub of Rockland County, Nanuet, for over 50 years. Right off Middletown Road in 59, behind Shake Shack and Chipotle. WestrockPools.com. Yes. So, a lot of people, I included, you know, we try to do the right thing. I could say honestly that I haven't always done the right thing. There was a time when I was usually doing the wrong thing. No matter what thing it was the wrong thing. But now I'm not going to say I'm a man of faith. I'm a man of God. I'm a man of Shaolin Temple. Although I wish I could live there for some time. It's better to be a good person. And I'm often amazed by stories like this. How people can just go on living their life like it's not like nothing's going on, and just doing what this lady's doing. Check this out. Carmen Miranda, age 50, Long Island resident of Massapequa, was charged with embezzling $4 million from her employer from 2014 to 2022. So in 8 years, she scammed $4 million. I don't know. I mean, that's 8 years. That's $500,000? Almost $400,000, $300-some thousand dollars a year. She paid for $300. That's almost $400,000 a year that she was taking from this company. They must have been doing some business to not know, unless she had her hands on the controls. Her stolen funds paid for her wedding, expensive trips around the world, luxury items, throwing lavish parties. I mean, we have a local Carmen Miranda, Greg Bree. He did that, took a lot of people's money. Steve, you know, unfortunately fell victim to that. I just it's amazing how people and you know it's crazy. I wonder what her husband did. Was like, did he know? Because she put she paid for the wedding. Don't worry, I want this, I want that. You want a horse and carriage, a queen horse and carriage? Yep. Don't worry, I got it covered. And just stole money from a company she worked for. Listen, you know what? I'm sitting here preaching. I used to steal beer from Pantry Deli. Friday night, cleaning up, I would throw a case of beer in the garbage. All right, I'm sorry, I'm lying. I'd throw 2 or 3. You know what? I just didn't think it mattered how many cases I said. I'm kind of repenting, but I need to do a full repent. I know I stole from Pantry Deli the beer. I used to throw it in the garbage, throw the garbage out, nice and ever so gently. Come back later with my boys all showered up, get the beer out, make a cup, you know. I know I stole from Macy's. I did. I stole my whole wardrobe through junior high and high school, me and Russell Merman. I know. I stole. I know. Believe me, I know. I had a list of people's furniture. I stole it. I did. I'm sorry. Ah! But this is crazy. I've repented. I did. I have. I'm telling you. I'm not the same person. When you read my book, you'll see. By chapter 7 or 8, I start to clean it up. This lady, $4 million. Hey, wow, $4 million. That hurts. It's a lot of money. And you know, she was trusted. She was entrusted to keep shop, keep things going. And you know, that's that. You never know. You got to. That's why you just got to always be on top. You got to watch out where your money is and what's going on. People out there, they'll swindle their own family. You know what? This is the world we live in. It's a crazy world. It really is. But I read that story. I'm like, wow, $4 million wedding, lavish parties. Yeah, drinks for everybody on me and my employer. Woohoo! See these new Girl Scout cookies coming out? I love Girl Scout cookies. I'm trying to eat better. I'm packing my cooler. Although the last couple, the last day or two, I've been eating all right. But when the COVID first kicked in, I couldn't eat. But I'm trying to eat better. Trying to stay away from the Girl Scout cookies. Those things are addicting. I myself think the Girl Scout cookies are dangerous. I mean, they really are. They should be classified as a dangerous weapon. In the wrong hands, they can be deadly. I could eat easy. If I had a gallon of milk, I could easy eat 3 boxes of Samoas, maybe 4 or 5. I mean, depending on what I'm doing, I mean, I don't know. If I'm just chilling out, those things are like deadly to me. I mean, I love the Thin Mint. When I want a little bit of like that sensation in my mouth, I go Thin Mint. It's like, I mean, give me some. What other names? I can't think of the names. I know the cookies. I could picture them. My kids have sold them enough over the years. I should know every single name. Do-si-do. The do-si-do. I love the do-si. There's not one of those cookies that I don't like, I don't think. But I'm an all-out Samoa type of guy. 845-429-1700. What happened here? A woman jumps in front of a PATH train. What's up with that? Leaving bystanders in shock. Can you imagine this? A woman who jumped in PATH train in Hoboken. Wow, that's crazy. People are just waiting for a train. This lady's having a breakdown. She jumps in front of a train. And he was rushed to the hospital with unknown injuries. I've got to suspect that those are some serious injuries there. I mean, when you run in front of a train, that's got to hurt. I mean, that's really got to hurt. Got to be like, boom. Ow, golly. And I feel bad for somebody who, they go to take their life, and it's like, they still living, and it wasn't meant to be, but now they're in a ton of agony and pain. I mean, worse, physical pain. The mental pain's there, but now they've got to do. Oh God, it's crazy, horrible situation. I pray for her. So the Girl Scout cookies. Let me pull this up. I just saw that. All right, here we go. I don't know if you heard that the Girl Scouts are about to unleash a new cookie starting in 2023. Several months away, but the excitement is already building up. It's thin, crispy. It's infused with a raspberry flavor and dipped in chocolate coating. And it's sure to become a new favorite. That is, drum roll, everyone. The Raspberry Rally. The Raspberry Rally. What a name. I don't know if I even like the name. Honestly, I don't know if I'm not sure if I like the name. Raspberry Rally. Just doesn't seem like appealing to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It doesn't. Raspberry Rally. It doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't click. I mean, anybody feeling it? You feeling the click? I don't know. I'm just the Raspberry Rally. I'm just not feeling it right there. Oh, I'm watching myself on Facebook. Oh my God! Look at you. Damn.
I am not an animal.
Try explaining it to the guy behind the microphone. Holy moly, I just popped up watching my son. Golly, and you guys are looking at it there. Holy moly. But the Raspberry Rally, I mean, it looks very, like, airy. Kind of looks like, I can't think of a stick. There's a nice stick that's like an airy stick. But, the chocolate looks good. It looks nice even dip of chocolate coating that cookie. I'm not a raspberry guy. I'm not a big raspberry guy. I'm more of a blueberry guy. I love blueberries. I mean, I'm a big blueberry guy. The raspberry, not that I don't like it, but it's like too tart. I mean, I like raspberries. I mean, I like them, but I don't know. I mean, Why not? I feel bad that they couldn't come up with a blueberry cookie. The Raspberry Rally. So that's the new Girl Scout cookie, the Raspberry Rally. If anybody gets their hand on it, on the Raspberry Rally, you get a little taste test. Call in and let me know. They said they're not coming out till 2023. But if somehow, some way you get a little early, then let me know. I mean, it might win me over. As have all the. I don't see why it wouldn't. As all the Girl Scout cookies have. I mean, I could pretty much demolish all of them. But the Samoas, that's my go-to right there. You know, it's crazy. I can't just eat 7. I mean, I always say, I'm like, all right, you know what? Let me get a cup of milk. Let me put 7 aside. That should be good. And then 24 later, it's like I feel so guilty. Like the guilt it's just oozing out of my mouth. Besides the caramel and coconut as well from the cookie, also oozing out of my mouth, my nostrils. Oh my God, I drank. Oh, this guy must have been really bent with me. I was on the cruise. This just popped up in my head. I was on the cruise. I said, you know what? Let me go get my book. Let me check my messages. Go through my text messages. Start lining up my work for when I get back. You know, I like to come back, have everything all lined up, done, out of the way, calls done. It's early in the morning. Some guy was on his computer. This other lady was just chilling, whatever she was doing, reading a book. I pull up. It's in the solarium, nice indoor, like swimming area, all glass, but this beautiful place. So it's early. Put my coffee down. I didn't have a lot of coffee. This morning I said, let me do paperwork. I feel better having coffee. I go to drink it, and I don't know what happened. If it went if my esophagus declined it or what, but it came. I was like, I made this weird noise. It was like a sort of like what I look like when I'm dancing, kind of like it was like a jerky, and the coffee came through my nose, my nostril. It was gross. It was like actual coffee coming through my nose, down my nose. It was just nasty. It's gross. Right? And like the guy was like, oh man, and he didn't see it. He didn't even seem to know. I know he was saying to himself, this guy is a freaking idiot. He can't even drink a cup of coffee. Look at this buffoon. 5:30 in the morning, I'm sitting here trying to, connect to my overseas accounts, check my stocks and whatnot from London. And this guy's spitting coffee through his nostrils. He think it's a sideshow circus, traveling circus on the cruise ship. Felt like sharing that with you. I don't know how I got to that from the Girl Scout. Probably because cookies and coffee, they go together. Cookies and milk, cookies and beer, cookies and knockwurst, cookies and pizza. I love cookies. I eat cookies all the time. I had the other day what was known as Oh, no, it wasn't a watermelon cookie. It was a watermelon pizza. That's right. I thought it was a watermelon cookie, but it was a watermelon pizza. Nonetheless, it was good. It was watermelon sliced like a pizza. Like they obviously cut the watermelon and in a whole slice, trim the core around it, what's it called? What's the watermelon? The peel, the whatever it is. And then you had the round piece of watermelon, and then they topped it with different toppings. So it was a watermelon pizza. Very ingenious. It's something similar to what I did with the sweet pizza. All hail the king of ice cream. I got my eye on the corner store. I went over there today. Former owners of Amici's. They're in there now. I mean, why compete with another pizza place right across the street? It's like, it's going head to head. You got to split the profits. Go find another area. No pizza place. All hail. But no, listen, what am I going to do? What am I going to tell you? But I got my eye. Sweet pizza. All right, as we come to 4 o'clock, second hour, I can do it. I will survive. Don't worry. Hey, here, Clem in the PM. We'll be right back. Wilbur, thank you for checking in.
AM 1700 WRCR Haverstraw.
This is Naomi Stryker at Q Home Sales. Are you looking to buy or rent? We can help. Please call me for a free consultation and we will get the process started by identifying what your needs are in order to help you better with your search. You can be assured that we will give you professional service and guidance throughout the process. The goal is to find you what you need and want, hassle-free. Call me, Naomi Stryker, at Q Home Sales at 845-364-0007. 845-364-0007. And let's get you started on your move.
Summer is here.
That's right, summer is here, and you know what that means. Hi everybody, this is Bryant Avenue Bob Trevere with a special announcement. The Do Up Dream Machine Show will be moving to its summertime slot, 5 to 7 p.m. every Friday night, right here on WRCR 1700 and streaming live on WRCR.com. I'll play the great songs you know and love, as well as take your phone calls, dedications, and song requests. You say it, and I'll play it. I'll be brought to you by Rick's Club American in Congers, New York. 845-268-8787. So join me every Friday night from 5 to 7 p.m. for some cool music on a hot summer night, right here on 1700 WRCR and streaming live on WRCR.com.
Summer is here.
Education changed lives. It changed my life. It created so many opportunities for me. I went to a small private college, just like Stack, and it allowed me to find out who I am and how I can give back to others.
St. Thomas Aquinas College helped me make my mark in the world as a leader and to stand up for my dreams and for what I believe in. They helped me create the career that I have today.
We see our students as not only those that we educate, but those that we partner with on this journey through their education here at the institution.
What I enjoy most about being a Spartan is the community here. Everyone here is so welcoming, and it makes me feel like I'm right at home.
At the end of the day, I want these to be the best 4 years of their lives.
Teplitz Metal Recycling Center has been a sponsor of local radio in Rockland County for nearly 50 years. And they were one of the original sponsors of WRCR when we went on the air back in 2001. Why? Because Teplitz believes that local radio is still the most effective medium for local residents to communicate with each other and their elected officials, to share opinions, with the objective of keeping Rockland a great place to live now and for generations to come. And for this, we sincerely thank the Teplitz family. And if you have metal products ranging from vehicles to scrap metals around the house or business, call 845-623-0040 for cash on the spot. That's 623-0040. Teplitz is at 108 West Nyack Road in Nanuet.
Welcome back, Clemaniacs. I'm Kevin Thomas, and you're listening to the second hour of Clem in the PM. Here's your host, Pete Clem.
just a fool to believe. The great Pat Swayze, God rest his soul. Patrick Swayze, one of the great actors of my time. They made some great movies. And, you know, that's not that bad, that song. I have always liked it. She's Like the Wind. I got to be honest. I mean, I sing it if I'm alone in my car. I like that tune. And you know, because most of the time you get something like, you know, like this.
Okay, put your phones on, man.
Rick James, Eddie Murphy. You know, this is the nonsense that you usually get. Rick James doing lines behind the scenes there over there. My girl want to party all the time. I mean, I sing along to this, but it's corny. Only because it's so corny. It's Eddie Murphy. Want to party all the time. Party all the time. That is so corny. That's corny right there. Anyway, it's August 18th. The reason why we started with Pat Swayze, it is his birthday today. Happy heavenly birthday to Patrick Swayze. You know, he was a teen idol in the 80s, The Outsiders. I love The Outsiders. Oh my God, The Outsiders. Dirty Dancing, Ghost. Oh, I can't. I mean, I don't like. I'm not a fan of Whoopi no more. I can't. I watch Ghost differently now. But I mean, it's still Ghost. I love it. Make me cry. I love Ghost. I miss Patrick Swayze. He was a good guy, good actor. Sexiest man alive in 1990. Yeah. Franny. How are you? Yeah, how are you? Oh, the trip was great. I really enjoyed myself. The family enjoyed themselves. It was a great time. Yeah. No, I'm doing well. I've got the remnants of COVID, but I'm doing well. I'm out of my. It's like it's weird. This whole I don't know. It's crazy, but my throat hurts. My throat hurts. That's about it. A little rough. Yeah, no, it hurt. Right, it's like. You gotta get out of here, no doubt. You gotta get out of here. So you went down to the beach? The pool, all right, that's all right. That's all right. So you went a little pool time. So do you bring an umbrella to the pool? Oh no, like I'm saying, if you go, because I thought you do you go into the pool? Right, but you got to stay out of the sun though. That's why I was thinking maybe you have an umbrella. All right, yeah, no. So you're feeling, but how's Marge feeling? Good. Helene, good? Good, 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 good. I'm glad you're on the road to recovery. You know, you don't sound your normal jovial self. So hopefully within a few days or a week or two, you'll be back to being your normal self. Are you calling Bob Friday night? You gonna call Bob Friday night? Good, 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 good. I'll be looking forward to that. Perfect. Yeah, no, the big one, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You know, have a few drinks. You'll be no worries. It's like, I don't think they're selling them this year. They used to sell. If they do, I'll be talking about it on the radio. But I don't necessarily know for certain if they're going to be doing it. All right, listen. If I know that, if they're selling them, I'll be looking for you. They have a new cookie coming out, the Raspberry Rally. You heard it here. I break all the news. Yep, no, that's why I'm in CNN right now. Where am I? Yeah. All right, listen, let me go. I got birthdays. I got one national day, but I'm gonna pray for you to feel better very shortly.
Yeah, I'm doing better than I was. Thank God. Thank God.
Baruch Hashem. All right. All the love, Franny.
Oh, boy. Love you. Okay, Clem. Bye-bye.
Be good. Be good. Be good. Alrighty, we are back here. So back to Patrick Swayze. He trained in gymnastics for 2 years, then went on to take up ballet. His first job in entertainment was as a dancer for Disney on Parade. I guess maybe a cruise line, I don't know. Maybe in a parade. And then he became Patrick Swayze. Imagine that. See? You never know where life can take you. Patrick Swayze. Happy birthday to Patrick Swayze. Sharing a birthday with you. If it's your birthday today on the 18th, I wish you a very, very happy birthday. You also share it with these other famous people. I mean, Patrick Swayze himself, that's a great, great, great person to share it with. Let's see. Christian Slater. Was he in Outsiders also, Kevin, or not? Was Christian Slater in Outsiders?
I'm not sure. I mean, he was big in the movies back then, but
I know he was. I just don't know
sure
if he was in the Outsiders.
Outsider.
I can't picture him for some reason. I don't know if I see him in the Outsiders. I think I do, but I'm not sure if I do. But anyway, Christian Slater, back in a very, very popular actor back in our time there. All right, let's see. Famous birthdays. A lot of, like I said, social media people seem to be taking over. Edward Norton, movie actor. Primal Fear, American History X, Birdman, Fight Club, 25th Hour, The Illusionist, The Score. He went to Yale University. Edward Norton, happy birthday. Edward Norton, 52. Oh, my God. Roberto Clemente. When we were in Puerto Rico, I mean, there's a lot of Roberto Clemente stuff there. We went into these stores. My son became enamored with it, so he ended up getting a few Roberto Clemente jerseys, and he actually changed his number from number 5 to number 23, Clemente. 23, which I thought was cool. Roberto Clemente played for the Pirates from 55 to 72, two-time World Series champion. MVP honors in the World Series in 1971, flying to Nicaragua to help earthquake victims. Plane crash, unfortunately, took his life. That's crazy. A great baseball player, but a greater humanitarian person. Roberto Clemente, happy birthday to him. I have a beautiful Roberto Clemente jersey. I think the problem is it's a size 2XL. When I was in my fattest days, maybe 208, 212, maybe, I don't know, somewhere around there was fat for me. Fat, I mean, it looked like it was like, man, fat. I bought this jersey because, I mean, I couldn't buy the regular size. It wouldn't fit. But now, I mean, it looks like a tent on me. It's like I have a Roberto Clemente parachute. All right, so his 3 sons, Roberto Jr. He has a son, Roberto Enrique, Roberto Jr., and Louis. Why not call him Roberto Lewis? I mean, you got Roberto Enrique, Roberto Jr., and Louis. Why not call him Louis Roberto or Roberto Louis? But anyway, who am I to question Roberto Clemente's kids' names choices? Roberto Clemente, happy birthday in heaven. Happy heavenly birthday. Oh, wow. One of the best ever. Robert Redford. I don't remember what movie it was, but I cried. I don't remember. It wasn't The Sting. It wasn't Butch Cassidy. I don't know. Maybe if I pulled out like Robert Redford movies, it would start. But I remember I cried. Maybe I will. Let me see other famous birthdays. Let me go down the list before Robert Redford, he's 85. Wow, 85. Holy moly, he's up there. Robert Redford. All right, so that's it. So nothing else for famous birthdays. So Robert Redford movies. And Joe from Parts Unknown called in this morning. Brilliant minds think alike. It's so funny. He was like calling Jeff and Will to tell them that Jimmy should get a show of his own. And I was thinking the same thing. I was calling in to say that Frank and Jimmy should get their own show together. Call it Let's Bang the Drum, because they're just banging it, bang the drum, same thing, bang it over and over, hoping for change. Put the ball in someone else's court, but just do the easy job of banging the drum. Oh my God. I'm telling you, get a sponsor. I would love to just hear Jimmy and Frank for an hour. Talk about the same. Listen, we know the water's dirty. I understand that. And I don't know what it is with Howard Phillips, what part of Howard Phillips got under Jimmy's neck, in his ears. I don't know. It seems like he finds him Howard very repulsive. But it's the same thing, just banging the drum, banging. Robert Redford movies. Which one made me cry? Let me see. All right. Robert Redford movies. Let's Walk in the Woods, Peach Dragon, Truth, The Company You Keep. What other movies? No, that wasn't it. Spy Game, The Last Line of the Lambs, The Clearing, Shaker, Indecent Proposal, The Natural. I love that movie. Out of Africa. Oh my God. Great movies. Robert Redford. Happy birthday, Robert Redford. All right, what national day is it today? I know it's almost 420. That's very important. What national day is it today? The national day is it today? It's National Fajita Day. I love the fajita. I love when people going, can I have a fajita? A fajita. National Fajita Day. Ooh, wow. This is a perfect night. All right. It's National Mail Order Catalog Day. So let's just say you have a Victoria's Secret mail order catalog, right? So you got your Victoria's Secret mail order catalog. It's National, I can't even pronounce it, Pinot Noir, Pinot Noir, right? Is that a Pinot Noir? It's National Pinot Noir. So right now I have a glass of Pinot Noir in my left hand. I have my Victoria's Secret mail order catalog in my right hand. I just stuffed my face with a fat fajita because it's National Fajita Day. And after I finish my Pinot Noir and I read through the pages, skim through the pages and look at all the pictures of my Victoria's Secret mail order catalog, I am going to stuff every inch of my mouth with some ice cream pie. My mom, I have this award. My mom won this award for a couple of years for her ice cream pie. It was the cappuccino ice cream pie. It was always the talk of the party. And she won these awards. They were framed. I kept them in my office. She moved. I was throwing out all her crap. And I said, I can't throw this stuff out. I'm going to keep it. My mom won. I remember that pie. It reminds me of it. I'll never taste it again in my life. That's sad. It really is. No, it really is sad, though. But at least, yeah.
I've got 2 calls, one from Gracie and one from Parts Unknown.
All right, listen, from Parts Unknown. Wow. All right, let's go to Gracie, and then we'll go to Parts Unknown. We got the break coming up, too. Gracie, what's up?
Hello?
Gracie.
Hello? Pete?
Yeah, how are you?
Pete, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, good. How are you?
Where are you, Homer, California?
What? No, I'm still here in New York.
Okay.
What I wanted to say was the movie, I think, is the one with Barbara Streisand, The Way We Rock.
That's the movie. Yes. Yeah, I could. Yes, that's the one. That is the one. Lotito's. That and the Rose. That and the Rose were played frequently. The Rose was played on the holidays. That was played frequently at 7 Underwood Drive, Lotito Residence. That is the movie. Thank you.
Wait, I'll speak another minute.
Yes.
I love that. You were on the what ship were you on?
Oasis of the Seas.
No? Oh, yeah, I was never on that. Anthony was on that. That's big. That is really big. But you guys all had a good time, obviously, because you know I love cruising. Ron and I, finally, after 2.5 years, I'm breaking down. We're going to go on a week tour. I figure if I get COVID and I come home, it'll be better than going on a 2-week cruise. You know, 'cause usually
Yeah, no doubt, because then you'll be locked up in your room. Yeah, no, that's absolutely. Yeah, no doubt. That's good. Yeah, you got to get back on the high seas.
Yeah, I think the itinerary of what you went on. You know, I went. You know, many a time with down to Puerto Rico and.
Listen, I got someone on the line. I don't want them holding on too long because I don't know what they have to say. It's Parts Unknown, so I don't even know who it is. Okay. But what else you got?
All right, I'm gonna listen.
That's it? No, wait. That's it? All right. Let me go to Parts Unknown really quick. Parts Unknown, what's up? Hold on, George. Hold on. What's up?
Maybe Gracie should buy some airtime along. Maybe Gracie should buy some time along with Jimmy.
Hold on, George.
He is so monotonous every day. He is monopolizing the airwaves, and he thinks it's his right. Well, it's not his right. Am I still there?
Yeah. No, I'm listening to you, man. I'm listening to you. Yeah, I'm absolutely listening to you. Your call this morning. You beat me to the punch this morning.
Yeah, he is a fountain of misinformation.
And then I just like I said, I think they should just buy him like one of the, what's the big drum called that you wear in front of you and you just beat it on both sides like you walk and boom, boom, boom. We need to get one of those for Jimmy and Frank, I think. But yes, Jimmy definitely he beats the drum. All right, hasta la vista.
I actually had to.
Let me take a break. Got to take a quick one. I got someone outside. Let me go to business. We'll be right back. Yeah.
If you or a loved one has a disability or chronic illness that requires care at home, Bridges can help. A consumer-directed home care program allows a friend or a relative to provide the care you need. Bridges is dedicated to building and empowering people to be in charge of their own personal care and their life. For more information, visit www.bridgesrc.org or call 845-624-1366.
Looking for a job that pays well with flexible hours? We have immediate openings for experienced school bus drivers in Rockland County. We also train new drivers. Want to learn more? Call Chestnut Ridge today at 845-356-2200 or visit chestnutridgetransportation.com. Ask about our special sign-on bonus, starting salaries of more than $20 an hour, and 401k plans with matching funds. That's 845-356-2200. Retirees are always welcome.
Running out of faith? Then stop by for a service. Don't forget to tune in to Faith Unscripted, a brand new show dealing with the big questions about God, faith, and you. Hosted by Clarkstown Reformed Church's own Pastor Rich. Every Tuesday at 10 a.m. only on WRCR, AM 1700.
Did you know that the Historical Society of Rockland County has a history show right here on WRCR? Hi, I'm Claire Sheridan from the Historical Society of Rockland County. Join me every third Monday of the month, right after the Jeff and Will Morning Show, when we'll explore and learn about the rich history of Rockland County with different topics and guest speakers every month. That's the third Monday of every month at 9:30 a.m., sponsored by the Historical Society of Rockland County. Visit our website at rocklandhistory.org to learn more about our events, programs, and membership. That's rocklandhistory.org, or call us at 845-634-9629. That's rocklandhistory.org, or 845-634-9629.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Orange Juice Jones. I saw you and him walking in the rain. That might be the best ending to any song across the board ever. Awesome. Awesome song right there. So he catches her, he sees her, and he stopped all the car, he took everything. That's it. Caught you walking in the rain. I saw you walking in the rain. Wrote a song out of it. You talk about one hit wonder. That's a great song. One hit wonder right there. I saw you and him walking in the rain. Like a squirrel without a nut, trying to get a nut. All right, so a lady came home in Lodi from work early to walk in to her boyfriend and her best friend. Imagine that. I mean, forget about walking in the rain. She was like, you know what? I'm not feeling well. I'm going to go home early. She goes home, and who's in her bed with her man? Her best friend. I just figured I'd segue that song into that little thing. That's, I mean, is it crafty? No. Worth talking about anymore? No. I just love that song. So when I saw that article, I said, give me an opportunity to play that song. Imagine that, though. I mean, coming home. I mean, it's like... As a matter of fact, one of my buddies I went to school with, funny guy, he posted on Facebook today. It was either today or yesterday. I'm not sure. I think it might have been yesterday. I went down. Let me think. Yesterday or today. It was not too long ago. But he had a post that my worst fear is coming home and seeing my wife cheating on me and then having the guy beat me up. Yeah, I guess because you're furious. Like, oh, what are you doing in my house? And then all of a sudden the guy not only beats you up, but then goes back and finishes off what he was doing. So that's just funny that he posted that on Facebook and this. But nonetheless, very sad. Very sad. Very sad. 845-429-1700. Heard from Ron's better half, Gracie. Heard from Franny. Franny, hope you're doing better in the days to come. Hopefully you're on the mend quickly. Joe from Parts Unknown calling in. Mike from the Valley reiterating that he's had enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough is enough. I can't go on. Where's my methong? Oh. I know, listen. I think there's a lot of people out there that think, and I'm one of them. I'm one of the people. I think that people want to hear me talk. And there's a lot of people out there that think that. They think that people want to hear what they have to say. And a lot of times people do. Problem is, there's several problems here. Again, we could beat the same. I mean, how many times can you beat a dead horse? Who beats a dead horse anyway? I mean, let's be honest. If you saw a dead horse, would you beat it? Beat it, beat it, beat it. Is that why Michael Jackson wrote the song? I mean, are you going to beat a dead horse? What's the deal with that? Like, you beat a dead horse. Who beats a dead horse? I don't get it. If it was a dead seal, would you beat it? Like, let's beat a dead rhinoceros. No, I mean, who beats a dead horse? Jimmy does. Frank does. They beat the drum. The drum. Beat. I better not bang this table too much. It's got thousands of dollars of equipment on it, all connected. I break the table, I'm in trouble. I know Dave's not going to want to come over and put everything back together because of my stupid beating the drum bit here. But I think they should get a sponsor. There's got to be a sponsor out there that would be willing to waste money to have these two guys. I mean, Jimmy, it's like, I call him Lamont, you know, because I'm going to tell you why I call him Lamont, because remember Fred Sanford and Lamont? What do you call him? Kevin, if I said one word, just give me one word, Fred Sanford referred to Lamont, what word would that be? Dummy! Now, I'm not calling... Wait, what happened? I just flung my lighter. Now I have no lighter. Why would I need a lighter in a studio? I don't know. Damn, where'd it go? That stinks. Anyway, I'm not calling Jimmy a dummy by no means, but you got to get to your point, dummy. Come on. I mean, really, it's like, for real. That's why I call him Lamont. Because he just, Jeff will be like, all right, listen, Jimmy, because it's like, all right, hello, let's go to the caller. Hello, Jimmy, how are you? Listen, Jimmy, we only have 17 minutes to break. You got to make it quick. You got to get to the point. 24 minutes later, it's always going past break. Jimmy has not even cracked the tip of the iceberg of getting to the point. All I'm saying. It's just one man's opinion. I don't know. I mean, listen, I know Steve's no longer around. Nobody wants to hear about what Steve would do. Where's the sheriff badge? He would wave the wand of "wet out of here." Yeah, wet out of here. Really get out of here, but wet out of here. He would put down the bed. Call once a week. He would single you out. You don't call back for 4 months. He would have none of this. I mean, say, oh my God, it's like, all right, this politician comes on. I'm laying odds. I'm telling you right now. I lay odds. I know. When certain politicians come on, I lay odds. I go, all right, I know who's calling. And they're going to try to put this politician in the corner and blah, 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 blah. Let's beat the drum. Say it's the same drum routine. I don't know. But like I said, there's just people out there that say, you know what, I have an opinion and people want to hear it, so let me call the station and give it all the time. Every show, every hour, every day. Hey. Why's my daughter calling me? She knows I'm on the air. Like, don't call me unless it's important. She's going to need my dad. I need money. No, you owe me money. You got paid from work yesterday. You owe me money. Where's my money? Don't think I forgot about it. Like, it's like we were on the cruise. I'm like, oh, listen, you owe me $63. Just take a picture, you and Daddy together. I'll take $5 off. She's like, 15. I'm like, what? What do you mean 15? I'm not $15. Forget it. I'm like, $5 is my best offer. So that was that. Anyway, let me play this commercial. West Rock Pool.
A message from West Rock Pool and Spa. Manufacturers' inventories are depleted, and shortages will last into next year. Don't get shut out again. We have above ground or semi-in-ground pools in stock to ensure you have yours for this season. Don't wait or hesitate. West Rock is here to make your stay-at-home vacation great. No interest financing and layaway plans available. Call West Rock Pool and Spa today. Don't miss out. WestRockPools.com.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the home stretch. Woo!
If you're looking for a quality education, Dominican College offers the benefits of a broad-based liberal arts education while developing the skills you'll need to advance your career through a variety of graduate and undergraduate degree programs. And because Dominican College is just a short drive to New York City, you'll enjoy easy access to all the outstanding cultural and educational resources of the city. For more info, call 866-4DC-INFO or visit dc.edu. That's dc.edu. Dominican College, Orangeburg, New York. Achievement every day.
Medicare can be confusing. Piles of mail, all those TV advertisements, it's overwhelming. Not anymore. Emerald's Medicare is here to help guide you through all of your Medicare needs. Whether you're turning 65 or getting ready to retire, Mark Brownstein and his team are dedicated to providing quality assistance for anyone seeking Medicare insight. With offices in Nyack and Stony Point, Emerald's Medicare is local, caring, friendly, and knowledgeable. Call Mark Brownstein for a free consultation at 845-358-1220 or visit www.emeraldsmedicare.com to sign up for one of his free monthly educational webinars. That's 845-358-1220. Call today.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make in a lifetime. Not sure how much money to put down, what budget to set for buying a home, how to pre-qualify for your mortgage. Join Ann Zeilengold every Thursday at 7:15 a.m. on Mortgage Matters, where Ann will answer your questions and give you tips about the mortgage process. Ann Zeilengold is Vice President of FM Home Loans and has over 27 years' experience specializing in residential mortgages. Don't miss the show every Thursday morning at 7:15 right here on WRCR AM 1700, Radio Unscripted, and WRCR.com. Visit Ann at her website, AnnZeilengold.com, or call 354-9700. That's 354-9700.
Greetings. Are Are you 55 years of age or older and spend your time being bored at home, watching Family Feud, and planning your next doctor's visit? All that stops now. The Foster Grandparents Program with Head Start of Rockland is recruiting income-eligible adults to serve as mentors and tutors for children in our community that need your help. We currently serve children ages 2 to middle school aged in schools and Head Starts all throughout Rockland County. Never worked with children before? Well, don't you worry. Every month we offer training to our volunteers. In addition, there are other benefits like free meals, transportation, and an hourly tax-free stipend. That's right, tax-free. Foster grandparents also participate in fun events like trips to the movies, restaurants, dinner theaters, and much more. All expenses paid by us. What are you waiting for? Stop hesitating and call us now. 845-429-4122. Again, that's 845-429-4122.
Tuesday, I believe.
Get me back, thank you, sir. They had this whole open field. You know, there was a beach there, and we had the parking lot, and they got this big. They made this big trailer, this like flatbed trailer, and built a stage out of it. And they got this fat Elvis impersonator, who must have been drunk or something. I mean, everybody there was drunk. I was just a young kid. I just remember that. I mean, he looked like Evel Knievel. I thought it was like Evel Knievel filming a Weight Watchers commercial, like, this is Evel Knievel, I put on 400 pounds, look at me. It was crazy, but it was Elvis, and, you know, he was flopping around on stage, you ain't nothing but a hound dog, doing his thing. Whatever, you know, whatever he was singing, I don't remember, but it was just, people came out, the whole trailer park came out. It was a nice event, it was a tribute to Elvis. And I mean, Elvis, I guess they found a true to life Elvis, because at the end Elvis had lost it in too many peanut butter banana sandwiches. So they were celebrating the anniversary, the passing of Elvis, that horrific day for millions of people across the world. Also, we lost a beautiful actress. Who passed away, Kev, recently? What was her name? Not Farrah Fawcett. Oh, God, it's on the tip of my tongue. She just passed.
Olivia
Newton-John, that's right. I couldn't think of it. John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, Grease, Xanadu, Olivia Newton-John. Oh, my God. I mean, I need another sound effect. I need this other. I need to read. I got to find my paper. I'll rewrite a new list. I can't believe I couldn't. I can't think like how I would chuck it out. It was at least nicely written for me. But wow, crazy. Olivia Newton-John passed. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I mean, life goes on. But she's touched a lot of people. You know, those years ago. I mean, there was so many memories, good times at camp. Olivia Newton-John, John Travolta, big part of camp days. Wasn't she battling cancer? Did she have cancer?
Yeah, she'd been battling it for a number of years. It would go into remission and come back, and I think the last time it came back was about 5 years ago.
Wow, crazy stuff. Oof. All right, so tomorrow's Friday. I got a sanitizing crew coming. Did a nice deep clean, sanitized, all that stuff. I'm actually feeling good. This last hour, I don't know what it is. I mean, I've been outside a few times just to breathe in some air, and I just feel like uplifted. Feels like I feel like uplifted. Really excited for the fall season. Looking forward to end of the year. I mean, this next 4 months for me at least just flies by. It's busy as all hell. Every day is packed nonstop. Kevin, we got to get rolling. I mean, we're easing them in, but we got to get those wheels turning, and then you get ready for the fall season. But I'm just in the end of the year. You believe it's almost here? It's really crazy that the end of the year is almost here. It's gonna be here soon. Several months. It's October, September, October, November, December. You know the holiday time. Once we roll into the holidays, it's just like, this going in your mouth, that going in your mouth, some more stuff going in your mouth. Before you know it, I mean, you're wearing that size 3XL Roberto Clemente jersey. 845-429-1700. Don't forget, the official painter of Clemville. That's correct. Offering 10% off to new customers. Call up. Hi, my name is John Smith. I heard you on the Clem in the PM, and Clem says that you're offering 10% off to all new customers. I'd like to get an estimate on painting my house. We're thinking about doing the whole inside. We're thinking about doing the bathroom and the den. But we're thinking about just doing several doors, outside doors. We have a deck. We'd like the deck done and the house, the outside of the house. Whatever you need done, Brian can do. Brian's painting, serving Rockland, Bergen for over 50 years, I think 53 to be exact. But who's counting? You know why? Because he keeps busting them out. Bergen residents call 201-505-4714. Rockland homeowners call 845-624-3089. Brian's painting. Tell him Clem sent you. Yes. So I need a little soup. That's what I need for my throat. I don't know. Like I feel better, but my throat is just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I thought it was the soot. I thought it was the yelling. The Mets Braves yelling. Oh, that was a crazy game last night. But it's this COVID. The doctor told me this COVID, not opposed to the other COVID. It's like the upper stuff. Gets you in the upper area. But supposedly if you get vaccinated, which I did, but I didn't get the booster. Should I get the booster? I mean, raise your hand if you think I should get the booster. Wow, that many of you, huh? All right, I'll think about it. They say get the booster. I mean, if you didn't get the shot, how would COVID be treating you? They say worse. So however you are now, it would be worse if you didn't have the booster. So haven't really been that bad since I felt like I got it. A little sluggish. Me, I'm always moving quick. But I'm thinking it's also taking time to get adjusted from the cruise. You're moving so slow. It's hard to just jump right back into the fire. But nonetheless, we'll figure it out. Oliver, I know he's excited about that big win yesterday. Hopefully the Yankees will rattle off a few more. I mean, for his sake, not mine, because Monday's coming, and that's when we'll be talking. When are the Mets and the Yankees? I know it's coming up. Is that this weekend? Is that this week? No, it's not this weekend. Is it Monday, Tuesday? When is the Mets and the Yankees? I know I smell it. It's right around the corner. Mets and the Yankees.
Should be soon.
It's coming up. I mean, Mets got a couple of games with Philly, I think, and then 2 with the Yankees. Yeah, it's coming. It's within the week. Tuesday, I think Tuesday night. Monday, Tuesday, I think. I think Scherzer's scheduled to pitch. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Monday night that Scherzer is scheduled to pitch against the Yankees. Am I correct?
Pete?
Yep.
I have a caller that wants to give you some medical advice.
All right.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Barb.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, I wanted to help you with your symptoms there. And so I wanted to suggest that you gargle with warm salt water. That really does help sore throats.
It does. Warm salt water, you're right. You know what? Now, should I use kosher salt, iodized salt, pink salt, Himalaya salt? Does it matter?
Well, okay, now I've carefully considered this, and you did get this in the Caribbean, so you probably should use sea salt, but...
Sea salt, and we have some too. I believe we do have sea salt. I got to double check.
In the Caribbean, yeah.
Yeah, no, I got to check.
I think getting salt is fine.
Yeah, all right. So I'll gargle later. I'll let you know. I got Listerine in my car. That doesn't count, right? No, Listerine's not going to cut it.
No. For some reason, the salt really does a good thing. And I would wait till the new booster variant comes out in September and get that one too. So.
All right, Mike checking in. The pink salt does not contain iodine. Very important. All right, thank you. All right, Barbara Penguin, thank you for the words of wisdom. I will gargle.
Please do. Okay, take care.
Bye now. I wish I had some sea salt in my studio right here. I would do. That's so weird when you gargle. I mean, it's like weird. It's like you're doing something like weird. It's like you're gargling, but I mean, it's like a weird function. It's like. It's a weird. It's this weird thing like gargle, and it just like the gargle. Like just think about it, like gargle, and then what do you do? Oh my! The things I got to come up with to waste time. Like you know how hard it is. Like when you're stranded on a desert island with no water. Think about 8 minutes of radio with nothing to say. You just gotta like just dig deep, dig deep. Where football? Oliver checking in. All hail. Once again, yes, I know you can't wait for football. Football season, it's gonna be exciting. If you're a Cowboy fan, of course. Giant and Jet fans, I mean, it should be over before it started. Giants, I mean, for the Giants, it's been like that every year for God knows how long. It's like the season starts and they just lose. It's a beautiful, I mean, as a Cowboy fan, it's a beautiful thing. Like their season's over by week 6 or 7. Just done. But hey, that's the beauty of sports. You never know. But it's been pretty consistent the last few years that the Giants have just been better. And what I'm hearing, I don't know. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm just relaying what I'm hearing on sports radio. That they're saying that Galladay is, he just doesn't fit the team. It could be the possibly worst, biggest bust in Giants history, worst acquisition. This other wide receiver, that guy that everybody would, Jamarius Thomas, whatever his name is, that guy that's, whatever his name is, they say he stinks. He's not part of the team. He's not a team player. Jones looking like garbage. So all the good things you want to hear coming out of camp if you're a Cowboys fan, I just hope that it parlays over till the regular season. And I know Oliver can agree with me on that, although baseball, him being a Yankees fan, he's going to suffer the big boom sweep coming up. It's going to be a beautiful thing.
By the way, Mets and Yankees Monday and Tuesday.
That's right, the 22nd and 23rd. Yes. I mean, if the Mets are putting out Scherzer and DeGrom, Yankees are in serious trouble because there's a good chance that we're taking all 4-game sweep, and we would just be saying, we hope to meet you in the World Series to get back, get some revenge. 4-game sweep during the season really means nothing in the big picture, but you got those awesome bragging rights. So I got the big broom ready, orange and blue, ready to go, ready to sweep it in the air. It's a beautiful thing. I used to do that when I had Sweet Pete's. I used to get the broom out, like painted, and hang it outside. Like, we had this bet going on, this Ruth Chris dinner bet. Giants and Cowboys and Mets and Yankees, who had the better record, and group of us, Cowboy fans, Met fans, Yankee fans, Giant fans, and we do these bets, and we go to Ruth Chris and eat and drink and have fun. One half the people would be sad when the bill came, the other half would drink some more.
By the way, Monday's game will be on WPIX if you're a Mets fan. Tuesdays will be on SNY. Monday's game, if you're a Yankees fan, will be on Yes. And Tuesday's game will be on Amazon Prime.
You just can't put on Channel 11 no more and get the game. Crazy. You used to be able to put on, the regular channel and the games there. Now you got to go through this. You got to stream it on that and do this and do that. All right. I believe it or not, have a Zoom, not an interview. I have a lovely lady looking for some work, and we're going to do a Zoom. Isn't that, I'm not like a Zoom type of person, but I'm very excited that we're going to Zoom at 5:30, obviously because I could still be contagious. But I'm going to go gargle first. Maybe if I gargle with some salt, I'll be able to meet her. but we're going to do a little Zoom meeting. All right. West Rock Pool. You need a pool. If you need a hot tub, winter's coming. I was just thinking about this today. I swear, I was thinking about this today. I was driving somewhere. Where was I? Where was I doing? Because I'm on restriction. So I know where I was going. I was going to pick up supplies. That's right, because you just pick them up at the dock. So I was driving over, and I was thinking about when I saw they had hot tub displays outside. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, wow. The best time for a hot tub is in the winter. That's when you really appreciate it, when it's like freezing cold. You know, you go outside, your nipples are erect, and you're just freezing. Icicles coming off your nose. You sit in a hot tub. It's like Bugs Bunny going into that bowl of, that kettle of soup. It's like, It's just so, oh my God, just so relaxing and tranquil. So West Rock Pool and Spa, official sponsor of the Clem in the PM, official sponsor of the Updates with Oliver segment, Brian's Painting Clemville since 2022 and painting houses for 53 years and counting. All right, boys and girls, I guess we've come to the end on this Thursday. I've clinging on to life. I just wish I had something to gargle, even if it was a beer. Like I could gargle with like a Miller Lite right now. Ugh, Miller Lite. Ugh. God, who drinks that stuff? And if you do, there's nothing against you. God, Miller Lite. It's not beer. It's not. They call it beer, but it's like, it's like a strong water. That's what it is, like a strong water. Miller Lite. Amstel Light. Now, that's a light beer that you could beckon on. But Miller Lite, oh, my God. And the funny thing is, I'm just thinking about all the bad beers I used to drink as a kid. As a young lad, when you didn't know, when you didn't have that palate. Who had that advanced palate at 13, 14 when you're having keg parties in the woods? You're just drinking the cheap stuff, right? Keg of Bud, keg of Coors. Steve loves Coors. Steve loves Coors. No, not me. All right. That's all I had to do. I had to get to the finish line. I didn't know what. I ran out of stuff. There was not much in the bag. You know why? I didn't think I was coming in today. I don't know about tomorrow. I'm going to play it by ear. I think I'm better. I have clearance. My symptoms were 7 days ago. Right? Do I look okay? Boys and girls, have a great evening. Remember, if you haven't done it already, make someone's day. Put a smile on their face. All the love and adios, Clamigo.